What's your story, douche? Well, why don't you resign from the movie?
Why resign? I got lucky. Something happened. And
what happened exactly? Because Gary's telling me about it. I don't even understand. What are you talking about? He auditioned for some TV show or something.
I got a because thanks to you because of the E show.
Thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
Friday,
but did you make a commitment to do this movie?
Can I explain this? Look.
So did you call the movie people, or you having Gary do that for you?
No, absolutely not. I handle my own business.
You do handle.
I didn't ask Gary to do anything.
All right.
I can't believe Gary opened his big fat mouth.
Well, but Gary has to tell me, Steve.
I know, but this makes
if you're not going to
look. I was going to handle it first. If they had a problem, I would absolutely. My loyalty is to the people who gave me a job, and that's the people at the movie.
So if your loyalty is to the job, why are you not showing up on Friday?
Because I'm going to talk to them first. I have to talk to them.
And what if they tell you you can't go?
Then I don't go.
Then you don't go?
But listen to this. It's just the show, the E show on Friday was me at Grandma Sylvia's funeral.
Right.
Somebody was watching it and thought that it's this. I don't want to mention the name or anything like that, but I'll let you know off the air. Some big-time person that puts out TV shows, his producer saw me on the show and thought I might be interested, for a role on this upcoming TV series.
Right. You think you're really going to get it?
I have no idea. But you know what? I don't know, and that's the thing that...
And what are they going to do? They're going to fly you out and audition you?
I auditioned yesterday, and they happen to really like me, and they want me to come out immediately and audition on Saturday.
Oh, so now you're going to be a big TV star?
No, I'm not.
You think you're really going to get a part?
But what if I do?
So you think you're going to get a part? So now you sacrifice your movie job? I busted my balls for you to get you a movie job. Now you're running off. You know you're not going to get this part. You know you're not.
But how do I know that? Look, if they don't want,
you know how you know you're not going to get the part? Because you stupid twerp, John was scamming you. That was no real audition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right.
I said this sounds like a setup.
Stuttering John calls me last night. He goes, I didn't tell anybody this, but I scammed Grillo.
Oh.
I go, what did you do?
You know what? Best scam I ever happened.
That's right.
What did he do? I mean, Grillo actually went and he auditioned.
John hired a bunch of his friends to audition Grillo.
Oh.
Grillo got all excited.
Who was the big person who called him?
And John is so vicious. Even I thought this was cruel.
He's like,
no, dude, that was the best scam ever.
I thought you were upset with John because he always targets you on all of his scams.
Well, you know what? I can't even be mad at him because that was perfect.
So right away you were throwing away your movie job.
I wasn't. Well, what can I do?
See what I mean? A little two-timer.
Tell me whose big name he was keeping.
Stephen Bochco. So listen to this. Listen to this.
Oh, that's funny.
John calls me this side. He goes, I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell anyone because you guys would ruin it.
That is the most brilliant scam ever.
I got a whole bunch of my friends together to audition Grillo. They called him up about a Stephen Bochco thing. They got him down there singing, crying.
Do you have all this on tape?
Yeah, we got it all on tape.
Oh, man.
And John was so proud of him.
That's the most elaborate scam that anybody had ever pulled.
Boy, we were thinking you were going to kick John's ass because Ralph comes in and he goes, man, if he did that to me, I'd kill him. I would just kill him.
You know what? I just, because there was no way of like...
So I saw Grillo this morning all happy. And
I was happy. I was happy because... No. I was happy because of my eyes.
No. Last night, Grillo called me because I had a friend with Mike Ruffalo.
He's even calling the conspirator.
Mark Ruffalo.
Right. Yeah, he called John. He goes, I think he goes, a couple of days ago, he goes, I thought it was a scam at first, but I called back and I saw it was a real production company. John even had like special answering machines.
I know. That's what's sick. Like, like how when you check everything out. I even had someone else call.
All right, you want to hear his audition?
Jose.
She was hired to raise two very special children. She was chosen for her innocence and charm. She could never know the surprise awaiting her. Ignorance truly is bliss. Patsy Kensit stars in Turn of the Screw.
Sunday, August 11th at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Only on E!
And now, a special message. Say no to smoking. Say no to alcohol. Say no to red meat. Say no to rock music. Say no.
Your rules are really beginning to annoy me.
It takes more than big guns to save the world.
Hey, One-Eye! Call me Snake.
It takes the bad attitude.
Nobody draws until this hits the ground.
Kurt Russell. Escape from L.A. Rated R.
Draw.
Plan your escape Friday, August 9th.
My name is Arliss Michaels. I represent the biggest names in sports.
Thanks for the tickets. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, John McEnroe. But I also have the utmost respect for owners. Yes, let's go! So once one of my players signs a contract, I ask him to sacrifice all for the good of the team. Arliss Michaels.
Hey, Arliss, tell him I'm not going home unless I get that 3-year guaranteed extension.
We need to talk.
Let the games begin. Arliss, new on HBO.
How far would you go to guarantee a beautiful garden? You don't have to glass in your garden to guarantee healthy, beautiful perennials year after year. All you really need is the Complete Gardener's Book of Perennials, only from Time Life. It's information on soil, garden design, pest control, and more than 100 popular perennials, all for just $1.99. Plus, get this free tip-filled gardening handbook. And when you use your credit card, this gardener's tote bag. All 3 for just $1.99. You can't buy a more valuable tool for your garden. In fact, we'll guarantee it. Grow a better garden or your money back. If you like perennials, you can preview other volumes in the series. For $2, we'll guarantee you a perfect perennial garden, and we'll give you change.
To order, call 1-800-622-4333. To receive your free Gardener's Tote Bag, have your credit card ready. Ask for perennials for just $1.99 plus $3.95 shipping and handling, and receive your free gardening handbook. That's 1-800-622-4333. Call now.
Want to hear his audition?
Yes.
All right, here's Grillo auditioning for John and his buddies.
John, this has to be your coup de grace.
Grillo thought someone saw him on TV.
But why not? Why not? Your show reaches so many people.
Yes, but if they saw you, Gorilla, they would never call.
I said to Ralph this morning, these guys all think they're going to be famous actors.
No, I don't. But
hey, Boff is acting. Why don't we become actors?
Howard, last night Grillo called me, and he called me like 9 o'clock. John, they actually called me. I might have the part. I'm so psyched. I'm flying to L.A.
So he was
definitely.
already gone.
Dude, you guys got me.
I didn't do anything to do with it.
None of us had anything to do with it.
John did it all by himself.
John did it all on his own.
John called us all last night and told us everything.
I typed the script, Grillo. You know the script you read? That's my script.
Oh, really? I saw it got a little embarrassing.
John, tell him the script. Tell him the script.
First of all, the show's called Flatbush Avenue. So I figured Grillo would be perfect.
Right.
He's got to quack like a duck. He's got to sing "Staying Alive." He's got to cry. He's got to yell. He's got a fake orgasm.
Every douchey thing that they make me do, they make you do in auditions.
The best thing, Howard, is that on the script there's this girl named Josie, and Grill's supposed to moan and say Josie. So Grill is on the audition and he's moaning, going, "Oh, Jose." Oh,
I couldn't see. I told you. I was like, I was nervous, and
he thinks he got the part.
Howard, I don't think I got the part, but I thought it was kind of cool that they even considered it.
It starts out on this with whoever is this woman that John set up to be the casting director.
Yes.
She calls Steve here and sets it up. She's here if you want to.
Okay, she can come in.
She's also the one that auditions him.
All right, the casting director can come in.
Yeah, she's from Tony and Tina, Sharon Angela.
All right.
That is so
John has a lot of free time on his hands since his record bomb to sit and scam everyone. Come on in. Oh, yeah, real cute. Great, yeah.
I wouldn't even recognize them.
Oh, really? So you are the person who auditioned, Steve?
I'm the wicked one.
Now, how did you keep from laughing when you...
Well, when he said the Jose thing, that was kind of funny. But,
right.
I just kept it straight because it was a good little, fun joke.
All right, so here's Grillo auditioning for his big Stephen Bochco series.
But why wouldn't I go to an audition if
But you ain't going to be... You know what you are?
What?
You are my Gunga Din.
I always will be. But why not?
Acting is easy because he sees you do
No,
right.
Robin, excuse me. I think I've done a little more acting than you.
That's what all these guys think.
Right. He's done a little more acting than
I
you.
have.
There you go. Everyone we have around here is a
You
star.
haven't acted yet.
What are you talking about?
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Steve there?
This is Steve.
Hi. Yes, I'm from Tribeca Casting.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. I'm casting a new pilot, a Stephen Bochco pilot called Flatbush Avenue. And one of our producers saw you on E! Friday night and recommended that I call you for a part.
Really?
Would you be interested in coming in and auditioning?
Sure.
Okay, we're holding auditions Wednesday and Thursday. Which day might be better for you?
Which Wednesday and which Thursday?
Of this week.
Which Thursday?
Which Wednesday and which Thursday?
Are we talking about?
Which Wednesday and Thursday?
Time tomorrow.
Well, we're looking at 11 to 2. I have like a 12:15, 12:30 slot open. Could you make one of those times?
I believe so.
Okay, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. The character is Frankie Polanca, and he's like a 20-year-old Italian kid, like the life of the party, very outgoing kind of guy. It'll be pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
And so would you like to take down the address?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Listen to the actor. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm very busy.
Well, at this point, this is the initial call, and I'm really
You're
not.
a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous. I'm also not buying it.
Right.
See, it's so weird because we get to, like, everybody here is getting, like, scammed one way or another.
Why is that?
Well, because we're for the Howard Stern Show and people like to put on leg.
Oh, well, I'm not too familiar with that.
John, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, so what we did, Grillo told me, he goes, I don't know, but I'm going to have my friends call. So I called Sharon, listen, he's going to have friends call, so make sure you have it on your machine and make sure you call back his friends.
Right.
So Sharon called back his friends.
So, but like, that's exactly why.
I just got to hear your audition.
You know, you're missing a big thing here, how elaborate it was. You know, Grillo goes to this audition, and John hired all his Tony and Tina's friends to be like in the waiting room, so there's a bunch of people auditioning.
Wow. Oh, you mean you got more than just...
We actually had one person audition before Grillo, so Grillo heard the other guy's audition.
Let me hear this.
All right, just have some fun with this. You can stand, sit, whatever you want to do. Try this. Okay? We're starting on the second page, where he begins with blue.
Yeah.
And just have some fun. Okay? Could you say your name, please?
Steve Grillo.
Okay, whenever you're ready. Who's that?
Frankie, Ma. What'd you think? Donald Duck?
Frankie, stop your playing around. I need you to look after Maria.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polonka? Is it
Blanca.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polonka. Lord of Flatbush.
Hashbed, please, no more. Frankie, I'm serious.
Ma, Marie's always going out with Galvon. She's a slut.
If your father was alive and heard you, what then, huh? What then?
He would have been alive. He would have been alive if you haven't...
What audition is this? You haven't gotten one sentence out.
I can't spit it out. I'm nervous as hell.
I was great once I settled in.
What?
I was great once I
Every
settled
sentence
in.
he's flumphing over. Did you look at the script before you read it?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know. I was nervous. Did you ever audition?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been nervous before.
Sounds like that.
Yeah, okay. I've heard tape.
Is the script in English?
What?
I've heard Dave. What do you Dave of? What do you Dave
I've
of?
never auditioned before in my life. He would have been alive if you haven't nagged him so much.
Why don't we start again?
Please.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is my first audition. I've never done
That's all right. Just let it go. Let it loose. All right. Have fun.
All right.
Okay. You're still on. Whenever you're ready. Who's that?
Frankie, Ma, what'd you think? Donald Duck?
Frankie, stop your playing around. I need you to look after Maria.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polonka, Lord of Flatbush.
That's bad. Please, no more. Frankie, I'm serious.
Ma, Marie's always going out with Galvon. She's a slut.
If your father was alive and heard you, what then, huh? What then?
He would have been alive if you haven't nagged him so much. I hate this. Here we go again. I say something, you cry. Too much guilt. I can't take it. Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? You bastard. You took my daddy. You took my daddy.
Stay alive.
Hey, next time you're surfing the web, check out E! Online. We've got the goods, gossip, news, celebrities, previews, and reviews. Up-to-the-second information on movies, music, and everything that's entertainment. Visit the hotspot, Hollywood and Vine, and the Diary of Madonna's Baby, or email your favorite E! personality. So surf over to E! Online at www.eonline.com and register free to win a trip to either Universal Studios Florida or Hollywood. Not bad for just sitting on your butt and typing. E! Online, entertainment's homepage.
In the private detective business, Rafe Gutman has learned there are girls who do.
What's that, medieval foreplay?
Take off your clothes, worm.
Girls who don't.
What are you looking at?
And girls you don't ever do.
How am I doing, lover? You getting hot?
Tales from the Crypt presents Dennis Miller in Bordello of Blood.
Go for it.
Rated R. Starts Friday, August 16th at theaters everywhere.
Watch what happens.
Every day on All My Children, you get action,
He's not worth it.
to die, suspense,
Laura, where are you?
oh my God, rivalry,
What is this? Honey.
And that's not a term of endearment.
heartbreak,
I owe Janet, I know that, but I never felt for her what I feel for you. I love you, Brooke.
and drama.
Jonathan, wake up, please. Jonathan? Help!
Watch what happens on All My Children, ABC.
E's fashion official Joan Rivers is making calls on the best and worst in Atlanta. Catch the Summer Games Fashion Review Friday, August 9th at 10 Eastern, only on E!
If you have an idea for a new product or how to improve an existing product, call Inventor's Helpline at 800-227-7000. Inventor's Helpline is offering this valuable information absolutely free. When you call right now, you'll receive the 10-step invention process, confidential documents, and important disclosure forms. So if you have a new idea, do something now. Call 800-227-7000.
For your free Inventor's Kit, call 800-227-7000. That's 1-800-227-7000.
You're drawn to it. By some bizarre attraction, you find you are not alone. MTV's Buzzbin CD, a first-time gathering of 12 of the most consuming tracks from the MTV Buzz Clip collection. MTV Buzzbin CD.
Did he really get into doing some dumb stuff?
Yeah. He was supposed to, at this point, when he said Lord of Flatbush, he was supposed to take his shirt off and flex, and he was supposed to quack as Donald Duck.
She didn't let me.
No, oh, you didn't do
what?
it.
First of all, the first guy didn't do it. When I got there, that part you have to admit you screwed up on. You could have had me. I would have done it. I would have had my shirt off.
Why'd you start quacking like a duck?
And I would have quacked.
Did you really want this part?
I didn't know. It seemed to all check out. I said, what the hell?
Let me hear this. I just want to hear you do dumb stuff.
What are you doing? You sound like half a fag.
Better than a whole fag you are.
I ain't no fag. You see Donna moaning when I'm doing her?
She's faking.
You can't fake an orgasm.
Of course you can. I even faked it when I was all drunked up.
Come on, Marone. I can't imagine what it sounded like that.
Oh. Jose. Oh.
What are you doing now? Faking an orgasm? Oh.
Oh. Jose. Oh.
You're a jackass.
Jose.
Jose, it's supposed to be Josie, right?
I couldn't see it. I didn't read it, man.
Jose.
Jose.
Ooh, I want you a Jose.
Good. Thanks, man. We'll be calling in a couple of days. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
That's it?
No, then they bring him back in to sing.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened was the E guys came downstairs and they said, you forgot to get him to sing, get him back in.
Yeah.
So I had my friend Billy, he was auditioning and I asked Steve to come back in and work with Billy. So he.
You guys should have had him getting naked.
It was in there, but, I couldn't be there,
All right.
Too cruel.
For all the trouble you went to, you kind of screwed it up.
On the script there was. He was supposed to quack, he was supposed to take his shirt off, but, I couldn't
You know what?
be there.
You know what? Next time you should consult us before you do this stuff.
Well, listen to this. This is good.
You went to all this trouble, and the guy isn't doing anything that dumb.
Get some creativity in there.
You have to see the tape.
Well, excuse me. This is radio. I mean, where is it?
They were working to the camera.
You know what, Grillo? I'm going to change my whole attitude on this. I think John's the screwball.
Come on, let's hear him singing.
Well, I know I can't sing.
John called me up all last night, excited, got me completely pumped up. He goes, I just pulled off the scam of the century. I go, well, what is it? Because I got Grillo down there to audition. You should see him. He's quacking like a duck. He's freaking out. He's singing. He's doing all kind of weird crap. And I'm like, well, where is all this?
John broke his balls for 5 days and Grillo went to an audition.
Right, and did an audition for 20 minutes and
tape.
screamed daddy.
Play the tape.
John,
Howard,
you're a screwball.
Could you play the tape?
You know what, Grillo?
What?
You had an audition.
You did fine.
Don't play the tape.
Can I have
I'll play the tape.
Yeah.
Let me hear. So far, I haven't heard a thing.
Oh, please.
I haven't.
Oh, please.
Oh, Jose.
Yeah, but
That wasn't it. I mean, somebody could have said, no. I need you to do it more real, and had him really moaning.
Yeah.
You really could have worked it.
You could have jerked him.
Well, I couldn't be there because I had to be here.
Yeah, but you wrote the
then
script.
you have to prime
on the
your
script
actors.
he's supposed to be quacking.
I can't believe all the trouble you went to, and you didn't get a good bit out of it.
Just play the tape.
He's
The
dope.
casting director should have said, there's a quack in there.
If she would have done it, I would have done it.
Well,
that's the
what
sick
I'm saying.
thing.
They didn't work you.
So far, it's Grillo 8, John 3.
Yeah.
Let's take a vote from the audience.
Well, just play it.
All right, let me hear the singing.
Of course he thinks he's going to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
He did fine.
Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Right, now that's funny.
You sound like half a fag here, you know?
Better than the whole fag you are.
Hey, I ain't no fag.
You should see Donna Madone and I'm doing it.
She's faking it.
Hey, you can't fake an orgasm.
I don't know. I think John blew it.
Yeah, he's
Howard,
not enough
I had
of
all
this
this
singing.
stuff.
John, listen to me. You went through 5 days
Yeah.
of trouble. You lined up all your friends from Tony and Tina's
phone
wedding.
numbers.
You got phone numbers. You did everything.
You got offices,
and you got a
you got
sucky bit out of it. Admit it.
Howard,
Admit it.
No, I'll admit one
It's a
thing.
bomb.
It's not a bomb.
I'm not laughing.
You were laughing the whole time. You've been listening.
Forced
You were
laughter.
laughing at the setup.
I'm trying to sell the bit.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm sitting here panicked that I'm now 20 minutes into this thing. I haven't had a laugh.
in the script, it was crying. There was he's supposed to
Where
be
is it?
quacking.
Wait a minute, John. Doesn't matter what's in the script. What's on the tape?
I wasn't
In the script. He's going to keep telling you about the script.
Now he's gonna blame somebody.
John,
No, I'm not blaming
it
somebody.
sucks.
All right, well,
Gary, it sucks.
You're gonna have to blame me for not making him quack.
Yeah.
But why don't you tell the story about the girlfriend that called about 5 or 6 times?
Well, what good is it?
Doesn't
I
matter.
had my friend call up.
Well, why not? Because he wants to know if it's a scam or not.
And then she wanted to send me her picture and resume. at the
So what's
end.
wrong with that?
She's an actress
'Cause
too.
there's no casting agency.
Well,
Yeah, but-
if you set up a number and you call up and then that's
But where's the
there.
joke? Hey, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard.
Am I right here?
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah. John ruined it.
Wasting our time.
You know what? Fine.
John,
That.
you think this is funny?
Yeah.
What is funny about it? The guy did an audition. You didn't get him to do anything weird.
What? He's moaning.
sang
He's
two
singing.
He
He's
moaned for
screaming.
2
He moaned for 2
seconds.
seconds. He did it pretty
And he
convincingly.
sang for 2 seconds.
I'm not laughing.
Well, then fine. Then I didn't do a good job.
You spent 5 days and you got nothing. You like went fishing and came up with a rubber boot.
He's an Oscar-winning director and one of the world's most popular film stars.
I think of me as work in progress.
Catch Kevin Costner Uncut Friday at 8:30 Eastern only on E! It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you look. E's very own fashion officials, Joan and Melissa Rivers, are making calls on the best and worst in Atlanta. From specs to pecs, we've got a dream team of athletes and celebrities having a ball at the Olympic Games. Catch the Summer Games Fashion Review Friday, August 9th at 10 Eastern only on E!
Hey, you want to race?
Nah, let's just do our nails.
Okay.
How would you like to spend the summer with the stars on E? Well, just keep watching this program.
What the hell are you doing?
I got married.
First, his life got complete.
That's a pretty impulsive move you guys pulled.
I want to get married like that.
Then,
My God, Mickey?
it got complicated.
Sort of fun seeing one another again, huh?
I'm married now.
Jennifer Aniston, Edward Burns, Cameron Diaz, and introducing Maxine Bonds. She's the one.
So you had a full 24 hours to get to know each other then.
He's about as romantic as a nun.
Rated R. Starts August 23rd in select cities.
What would you pay to look like $1 million?
Time Life presents The Firm, the exercise videos that are making firm believers out of people.
I have shape and definition in my waist, and my butt looks like a 19-year-old's after 3 kids.
Other tapes are a waste of money. The only tapes that work on the market today are the firm tapes.
Aerobics will burn fat, but the combination of weights and aerobics can burn 3 times more fat. Only The Firm combines weights with aerobics in every exercise. The Firm guarantees visible results in 10 sessions.
They said, give us 10 tries and we'll make a difference. It really did. Immediately I started seeing results.
Call now for Volume 1 of The Firm for just $9.99 and get the 20 Questions About Fitness video free. Every few weeks, receive a new Firm video, so call now.
It's a whole new body. The firm tapes give you a whole new body.
To order The Firm and receive your free 20 Questions About Fitness video, call 1-800-799-8855, 1-800-799-8855, or send $9.99 plus $3.49 shipping and handling to this address.
This is the woman who runs the ad agency, who fired the girl, who lived with the guy, who dated the woman, who slept with the man, who conned the mom, who abandoned the daughter, who dated the doctor, who married the psycho, who blew up the building owned by the woman, who schemed with the stripper, who worked for the shrink, who dated the woman, who runs the ad agency. The place that Heather built, Melrose Place, weeknights at 7 Eastern and 9 Pacific only on E!
John, you think this is funny?
Yeah.
What is funny about it? The guy did an audition. You didn't get him to do anything weird.
What? He's moaning.
sang
He's
two
singing. He's
moaned for
screaming.
2
He moaned for 2
seconds.
seconds. He did it pretty convincingly.
And he sang for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
Well, then fine. Then I didn't do a good job.
Yeah, I mean,
John must have been on acid thinking that was.
He Did you hear the phony phone call Howard made yesterday where he had a guy agreeing to get concrete put up
poured
his
into his butt?
Well, it had to be someone.
But you
real,
got to have
so we could
jokes.
break 'em
So why didn't you call me, Jackie, and Fred, and we'll sit and position it for you if you got something good going?
Because
you had to act on your own.
I do these things on my own. I do them on my own.
There's a mistake when you do it on your own. They're not funny.
All right, fine.
You're not a funny guy.
Yeah, well,
You're the guy who thinks he's funny, but he's not.
practical joke, but you're the only one getting a laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I thought it was very funny.
Yeah, but no offense, you were in on it.
If you see the tape, you know. I know, but
It's radio, Johnny.
Howard, listen to me.
John.
He was supposed to be yelling, crying.
He was supposed to. He was supposed to.
Take his shirt off and flex.
But you didn't get it, so you should have said I bombed. I can't put this on the air.
Well, you know, I didn't listen. I haven't heard it.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how you doing this morning?
All right.
John Blewett.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, come on. What is this guy? I mean, these people get to work with the king of all media.
No, John, you know what? John called me last night, excited. I should have taped that.
And he raved about
They
what
told me
He
it was
goes,
really fun.
Howard, I pulled the scam off of the century. I go, yeah, what'd you do? He goes, I got Grillo auditioning. He's doing crazy stuff. Wait till you play it on the air. So I go, you know what?
Where's the crazy
I go, John, you're brilliant. That's fantastic. Good scam. Okay, great. I'm listening to this tape. You didn't get him to do anything.
Where's the crazy stuff?
And I would have done
He's
it.
saying staying alive for 3 seconds. Why didn't you ask me, Jackie, and Fred to write the script? Because you think you're as funny as we are. You had a good idea. Your idea was, hey, let's get Gorilla into a phony audition. Great, I'm proud of you. But hand it over to some funny people. John, he believed so much that it was real that it wasn't funny.
You had him.
Howard,
the scam should have been revealed there.
He was.
They needed your expertise and Jackie's. He needed.
There's nothing funny going on. There's nothing funny going
The
on.
only way it works, you see how Gorilla's not even upset?
Because he knows he didn't do anything stupid.
No, he was.
He's not even upset.
What did you say? You said you go on auditions, you do stupid stuff all the time. So I figured.
What is it, Doug? Doug's from E.
John put a lot of work into it, and he's really good. When we talked on the phone about it, it was hysterical.
Yeah.
But when we got there, you know,
It didn't work.
Because
no material. You needed the material from Howard.
It didn't go with it.
No, you got to have somebody who's funny writing the script. You spent 5 days and you got nothing. You went fishing and came up with a rubber boot.
Whatever. You know,
Dude, you tried, but you know what? We shouldn't have even put this on the air. We should have just called it a wash. Wasting my time. The whole audience is sitting here ready for a great scam.
I don't think it was
Go
that
ask
boring.
some questions.
What do you think was funny about it?
Howard,
Tell me what you thought was funny. I'm being dead serious. What do you think was funny about it?
Grillo screaming, I thought it was funny. Grillo
John,
moaning, I
this
thought it was funny.
let me, despite all you interns, what you think, this is not amateur hour.
I know it's not.
Let me tell you something. It's the same reason. The reason when I'm on the movie set, now everyone's an actor. Everyone's this, everyone's that.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
All right, listen.
Either you got it or you don't. Listen to me. Listen to me. The problem why most radio shows don't work out, it's guys who think they're funny and they aren't. Either God blesses you with humor or he doesn't. I was just lucky. I hit the lottery.
You could have at least run this by Jackie.
Run it by somebody funny.
Howard, the script was funny.
John, what is funny? I'll play it again. Tell me where I'm supposed to be laughing.
Whenever you. Who's that?
Frankie, Ma, what'd you think? Donald Duck?
Frankie, stop your playing around. I need you to look after Maria.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm Frankie Polanco, Lord of Flatbush.
That's bad. Please, no more, Frankie. I'm serious.
Ma, Rizzo's going out with Gavone. She's a slut.
If your father was alive and heard you, what then, huh? What then?
He would have been alive if you hadn't nagged me so much. I hate this. Here we go again. I say something, you cry. Too much guilt. I can't take it. Where's my dad? Where's my dad? You bastard. You took my dad. You took my dad. the whole thing. You are.
Hey, I ain't no fag. You should see Don on my dome and I'm doing her.
She's faking it.
Hey, you can't fake an orgasm.
Of course you can. I even faked it when I was all drunked up.
Come on, moron. I imagine what I sounded like, huh?
Jose. Jose.
I've never been forced to apologize for anything I put on the air, but that I apologize for.
I am sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, here's a message for all your wives. Right now, from me, Howard. You don't like... You can't tell me what to do through your husbands. I'll fire every one of your husbands before I cave into your pressures.
You know what I got in a lot of trouble for once?
What?
I had just gotten married. I've been married. I got married in July. That September, we went out to L.A. Remember we did the MTV Awards?
Yeah.
That whole thing. And remember we were doing the party outside, and the girl came up to you and said, Howard, butt bongo me. And you said, no, I won't do it. Gary, why don't you do it? Remember? She pulled out her pants and I started playing Wipeout and stuff.
I remember that.
When I called home the next day, I said, hey, I'm getting on a plane now. There was silence on the other end of the phone.
You know what it was? You just got married. You weren't used to having your wife turn into a shrew.
No, I wasn't used to.
Like all of a sudden, a
She
control
didn't do that while you were going together.
No, it was never an issue.
No.
It was never an issue. Oh,
no, you're wrong about this. What you said I wasn't used to having my wife be a shrew. That's wrong. I wasn't used to knowing that I should respect her and not be banging on the backs of women's asses.
Yeah. Suddenly, before, but in other words, you did that. You did that for a living when you met her. You did that for a living the whole time you were dating.
I'm converted, man.
And all of a sudden, you get married, and now you're supposed to respect her.
You're supposed to change.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a different guy.
She married you.
Get out of that relationship.
I ran that rap. It didn't work.
Good Lord. These wives.
Amazing. It's amazing.
I always say to my wife, hey, you guys can handle it like this. I go to my wife. She goes, why'd you have to bring that up? I go, you like your car? What? You like your car? Don't bring this up. I go, no. This is everything, honey. This is what I do for a living. This is what I did for a living when I met you in college. This is what I plan to do for a living for the rest of my life. And this is what I'm going to be doing for a living 20 years from now. You got to start yelling.
But you know what? You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this either. But I remember the reason why you didn't butt bongo the woman that night is because you were going through, just for that couple of weeks, with a difficult time with Allison, where she was getting sick of you butt bongoing strange women. And that's why I did it.
Sure. What is it?
I just heard apparently Scott Einstein
What is it?
I just heard apparently Scott Einziger's girlfriend beeps him during the show.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Wait a
Starts
minute.
yelling at him.
Yeah.
For what?
Einziger's girlfriend is a real control. I've never been forced to apologize for anything I put on the air, but that I apologize for.
I am sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Here's a message for all of your wives. Right now. From me, Howard. You don't like... You can't tell me what to do through your husbands. I'll fire every one of your husbands before I cave into your pressures.
You know what I got in a lot of trouble for once?
What?
I had just gotten married. I've been married. I got married in July. That September, we went out to L.A. Remember we did the MTV Awards? That whole thing? And remember we were doing the party outside, and the girl came up to you and said, Howard, butt bongo me. And you said, no, I won't do it. Gary, why don't you do it? Remember she pulled out her pants and I started playing Wipeout and stuff?
Yeah, I remember that.
When I called home the next day, I said, hey, I'm getting on a plane now. There was silence on the other end of the phone.
You know what it was? You just got married. You weren't used to having your wife turn into a shrew.
No, I wasn't used to
like all
knowing
of a sudden a
She
control
didn't do
freak.
that while you were going together.
No, it was never an issue.
No.
It was never an issue. Oh, bull.
No, you're wrong about this. What you said I wasn't used to having my wife be a shrew. That's wrong. I wasn't used to knowing that I should respect her and not be banging on the backs of women's asses.
Yeah, suddenly
That
before.
disrespects her?
But in other words, you
You
did
did
that.
it.
You did that for a living when you met her. You did that for a living the whole time you were dating.
I'm converted, man.
And all of a sudden you get married, and now you're supposed to respect her.
You're supposed to change.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a different guy.
She married you.
Get out of that
Hey,
relationship.
I ran that rap. It didn't work.
Good Lord, these
It's
wives.
amazing. It's amazing.
I always say to my wife, hey, you guys can handle it like this. I go to my wife, she goes, why'd you have to bring that up? I go, you like your car? What? You like your car? Don't bring this up. I go, no. This is everything, honey. This is what I do for a living. This is what I did for a living when I met you in college. This is what I plan to do for a living for the rest of my life. And this is what I'm going to be doing for a living 20 years from now. You got to start yelling.
But you know what? You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this either. But I remember the reason why you didn't butt bongo the woman that night is because you were going through, just for that couple of weeks, with a difficult time with Allison, where she was getting sick of you butt bongoing strange women. And that's why I did it.
Sure. What is it?
I just heard apparently Scott Einziger's girlfriend beeps him during the show.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Wait a
Starts
minute.
yelling at him.
Yeah.
For what?
Einziger's girlfriend is a real control freak.
Fiance.
And he's not even on the. She's just complaining about content
Of this show?
Yeah.
She's
No,
gonna
no,
run
no.
this show now?
You know what? Let Einziger come to scores with me. That guy needs a release.
Well, it's funny that you said that because when we were talking about who should come, Einziger said, are we going to be taping at Scores? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, because I want to know, what time I should be there. And we hadn't really included him yet.
Hey, Einziger, come here. You're so pussy whipped. You're not even married yet. How are you going to go to Scores?
How could she complain? He's not in here.
Where's Einziger?
He's coming. Can I tell you a story before he gets in?
Yeah, go ahead. This is a story. This show is devoted to guys who are pussy whipped today.
One night,
you know, Einziger, I'm going to tell you something. You're a good-looking guy. I don't know if you know it.
A lot of girls want you.
A lot of girls want you.
You're sex symbol.
Go home and tell you. Go to your girlfriend. Listen to me, because I know with you. I know even when you have to get a deal put together, you have to go through your girlfriend.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you something. I know more about this than just letting on. Everyone knows about it. Oh, you want to hire Scott? Oh, you got to talk to his girlfriend. Okay. All right. Listen.
He's got an agent, huh?
Even though you look like a big homo, girls dig you. And I'm going to tell you something. Come here, Grillo. 'Cause I'm not done with you. Come here.
Damn.
Let me tell you something, man. You're a good-looking guy. You're holding all the cards. You got a great job.
Yeah. Right.
You're a good-looking guy. What are you so pussy whipped for?
I'm not.
You guys got it. You guys defy logic.
I defend the show every day.
I work with a bunch of women.
What are you defending it for? What is she even talking about?
Why is your
it
girlfriend
for?
beeping you? Would you get rid of her?
Well,
Would you get rid of her?
We're getting
What
married.
is she beeping you for?
No, when does she beat me?
Yeah.
She beeps me when, I don't know, occasionally when I'm on the air. She thinks I'm doing something, but
You're right.
You're
Yeah, she does. Say what it is.
It's all right. It's all right.
What is she beeping you about?
I'm trying to think of a
Give me an example.
The only time she really paged me was a long time ago when I was in here with Gay Rich. That was kind of.
She didn't like it?
She was jealous. No, she felt bad for me, but there was nothing to feel bad.
Yeah.
I handle myself.
All right. Let's go. Pick up your shirt. Pick up your shirt, man. Show me your chest. Come on, give the guy a thrill. The rest of us could care less. Let's see. Ooh. Is that like seeing a naked girl for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
I think it goes on more than he's letting on.
Oh, yeah, like when?
No problem getting the scores. Like if we go to Scores Friday, it's cool.
You can go to Scores?
That was a problem initially because of the whole Sunday conflict, like
yes.
with your wife.
Yes.
She wasn't going to let you out on a Sunday.
Well, then I gave her the same rap that, now it's not on Sunday.
Right.
It's on Friday, and we talked about taping it.
Right.
But it didn't seem to get any better.
Is she so hot? Has anyone seen his girlfriend?
I think she's very cute.
Cute or hot?
I think she's hot. She's got a great body, cute face.
Yeah.
Into my Christmas party. I think she's very.
As long as she's worth all this pussy with.
She's cute.
Is she?
She's cute.
Would you go out with her?
No, we won't.
No, you know what? I'd have to see. Like I didn't look her.
She's a little. Looking for Ralph.
All right.
No,
she's
not a stripper.
Good. Look, she's really.
for Ralph.